Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're kind of searching for that magic elixir. You know, they're moving the football a little bit, but not with any great consistency.
I love that term you just used, elixir, right?
Old school.
Old school. I love that because you don't want to put too much pressure on your defense as well. All right, if you're kicking field goals, that's great, but your defense has to keep going out there and holding the other team. You're not giving them any cushion to work with, and that gets tougher and tougher as the game goes along. Put the ball in the end zone and get sixes. That's the ambrosia that they're looking for.
Ambrosia and trying to erase this deficit. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him play him very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on 3rd down. Now Burrow. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Zach Taylor, a new breed of head coach. He's going to go for it on 4th down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. C.J. Uzomah. 48 yards. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
Steelers 7. Evan McPherson will kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. They were looking for Johnson that time, and that'll bring up second down. Now Roethlisberger. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
They can't hang with us. 55 is my guy, 55. Watch the curl, watch the curl.
On third down, Roethlisberger looking deep here for Ebron. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Now Burrow on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Akello Witherspoon, really good coverage from the Colorado man, getting a hand in on it.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Burrow. Open man is Uzomah. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
On one, right?
Check, 55, Mike. Nice, sweetheart. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
From midfield now, Burrow. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. This is Mixon. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
In his 5th year in Pittsburgh, a good bounce back last year for Juju with 97 catches. He wants to continue to make grabs like that and get upfield.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. In that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Blue 30.
6 man. Check curls, check
Quarter.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Escaping the pressure right. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Now a 1st down carry for Harris.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bengals 19-yard line.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Ebron caught left side. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Back 80.
Let's go. Trip. You got trips, you got 3. Here we go. Watch 7. Watch
Jack 15.
You gonna see me in your night.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And it's caught. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Najee Harris, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. No return here for Wilson. It's a touchback. It'll come out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going, and they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, but as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. 55 rushing yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
First down, Cincinnati.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Mixon. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Here's Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And just shutting him off there. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 24-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st.
Here we go. Ready?
On 1st down, Mixon. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Bengals 13.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Mixon on the toss right. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
McPherson's kick is good. And with that, they will move ahead by 2 here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Right side, Claypool's got it. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on first down. It's Harris. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go, defense.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Oh, that's a very good run there by Najee Harris, who can take it inside. He can get to the perimeter. He can do it all with his build and his speed. This is a guy coming out of Alabama who did everything for the Crimson Tide. That's why Pittsburgh took him in the first round. Last in the league in rushing as a team last year were the Steelers. They're expecting Harris to kickstart their running game.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On first down, it's Harris. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They hand this off to Harris, and he'll get this one down to about the 17. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Ben gonna throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he is all the way up past the 25. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And he powers his way up past the 30. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
At the 31-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It's a gain of 3 there, and that should be just about all she wrote. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The Bengals go down to a knee in the victory formation. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Bengals, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll return home next week to take on the Jaguars.